Hey guys, how's it going? Shay from That Student Life Australia. We are mid-exam preparation week. My exam's starting 2 days. I've got four business days in a row, 3-hour exams, so I'm jam-packed studying at the moment. I've been studying like ridiculous hours, between like at least 6 hours a day, upwards of 10, 12 hours a day in the last week, so it's getting really hectic. I'm going to take you along for today's study session, and in between each of my study sessions, on my break, I'm going to drop some knowledge on you guys. So stick around, enjoy the video. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm doing my first study session of the day is memorising some notes. So I've got my portfolio management notes here, about 40 pages worth. My exam is in 4 days, on Friday, so yeah, look, I've got to try and memorise as much as I can of it by Friday. My favourite way to memorise is to find a quiet room where no one's watching, just pace up and down and just read the notes out to myself aloud, as if someone had asked me a question and asked me to explain the notes or that page to them. So I find that, yeah, if I can explain it to someone else, then I can usually do it well in an exam. So that's how I like to learn. It'll look crazy if you were watching me, you didn't know what I was doing, but pacing up and down, reading them aloud, explaining them, that's how I learn best.
I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before. You can't get through a writing class and you got tutor after tutor, resource after resource. The problem is you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything. You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more playing. If you don't have a 4.0, what you need to be doing is studying.
Okay guys, so I finished that section of the study session. I got through my notes. It took me about 2.5 hours to get through those 12 weeks worth of notes for that one finance subject. It took a long time, but I definitely feel like I know them better than I did 2.5 hours ago. So that technique definitely works for me. Another one that I really like doing, which I'll do in the next session, is to get onto the whiteboard and just do like a bit of a mind map on the whiteboard for every dot point or outcome that the topic has in each week, and just scribble away right away. Being able to see it visually for me definitely helps me out, especially if it's like a complicated subject. But one of the main parts of this video that I wanted to do, other than show you guys what I'm doing for study, is to just pass on some knowledge, some stuff that I've learned. I quite like just having a bit of a rant, having a bit of a chat to you guys, because I know a lot of you guys have been following me for a while. You guys have definitely developed along with me while I've been growing and getting better, and yeah, I just want to share what I've learned. So something that came up the other day for me that I definitely think is a valuable thing is the concept of staying ready and not having to get ready. So for example, I think one thing that people make a mistake of is that they think, okay, when an opportunity comes up for me, I'll get ready then. I'll be awesome then. I'll be great then. I'll build my resume then. They don't realise that by the time a good opportunity comes up, if you're not ready, if you're not already awesome, if you don't already have all your ducks in a row, if you don't already have that perfect resume, if you haven't already got your grades up, if you haven't already done your work experience, your charity work, whatever, you're not going to be able to take advantage of that opportunity in time in order to actually make use of it. So for example, like if you're someone who wants to, have a certain job, or to make a certain sporting team, or to just like cash in on some sort of investment or some sort of opportunity one day in the future, you need to be ready for it before that opportunity comes, so that you can just take it straight away, strike as soon as it comes up. Like for example, not too long ago, I got a job opportunity because of this principle. Like I got a random job opportunity, a random opportunity to meet someone in a really important position who could have helped me out along my career path. Now, luckily for me, I was ready. My grades are good, my extracurriculars are good, my active engagement in like what I needed to actually be ready for this opportunity was already there. My ducks were already in a row. I was completely ready, even though I didn't know the opportunity was coming. When it came up, took it, and the opportunity really succeeded, and I got what I needed out of it. And I'm really lucky and I'm really fortunate. But the main lesson I've taken away from that is you need to be ready for when you get lucky. So there's no point getting lucky if you're not ready, if you're not already good, if you're not already in a position to actually take advantage of the luck, of the opportunity, of the random things that come your way in life. So yeah guys, I think a lot of people complain that things aren't going their way, or that opportunities aren't coming, or that there's nothing out there for them, but they're not ready. So don't complain that you're not making the most of your life, or that you're not where you want to be if you're not already ready. So if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. That's a really important principle. So I definitely think it's a really undervalued topic, undervalued principle of having your ducks in a row, already being worth the opportunity you want to come your way. So when it comes, it's definitely yours. You're going to smash it, you'll take it, because while everyone else is scrambling to get a resume ready or scrambling to get all their things that they need to take advantage of this opportunity together, which they won't, because they won't have enough time and it won't be perfect. You'll be ready months, weeks, years ago. You'll strike and you'll win. So stay ready, don't get ready.
You want it, and you're going to go all out to have it. It's not going to be easy. When you want to change, it's not easy. If it were in fact easy, everybody would do it. But if you're serious, you'll go all out. You can decide that I'm going to live each day as if it were my last. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Decide that you're going to push yourself. The last chapter to your life has not been written yet, and it doesn't matter about what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
This year I will make this goal become a reality. I won't talk about it anymore. I can. I can. I can.
Alright guys, so as you saw before, just did a whiteboard session, went through some other notes and stuff like that, a bit of finance stuff, moved on to a bit of law now. Just going to write up a couple of responses, because for one of my exams we got like a guideline of what sort of questions they'll ask, so just trying to predict and get ready and prepare myself so that when they do ask the question, I have all the parts that I need. Just doing that in a Word document, so not super important. But I'll wrap the video up with my one final little rant or dropping of knowledge for this video, and it's specific to my situation that I'm in right now. So basically I have exams, 4 3-hour exams 4 days in a row, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and the next Monday, and it's a lot of content, heaps of content that needs to go into them. I'm trying to do really well, so like that obviously puts extra pressure on. There's just thousands, and there have to be tens of thousands of words that I'm trying to learn or trying to get very familiar with. And it's tall order. It's a tall order, and it's certainly it's definitely one of the worst exam timetables I've had. Some people have the luxury of Monday, Friday, so pretty much equally spread, heaps of time to focus and get a plan going. And it would have been pretty easy for me, or for anyone who's got 4 exams in a row or something shit happens or whatever, to just feel sorry for yourself. To say, oh look, 4 exams, 4 days in a row, can't get HDs, or may as well not even study as hard as I thought I would, or just come up with excuses to why it's not perfect anymore and why you can't achieve what you decide to set out to achieve at the start of the semester or the start of the year, or with whatever goal it is. Now, there was a decision there about 7 to 10 days ago that I made where I was like, well, this is going to be really, really, really tough. I either have 2 choices. I can take it easy like I would have if I had a nice spread out exam block and just get average, or hope I can get good marks, or I can just go super, super hard and study ridiculous hours and put in ridiculous amounts of hard work and crawl the disadvantage of having them all so close together back into the point where I would have been in a best case scenario. And that's the option I chose, because no one's going to feel sorry for me. I can't call the university hotline and say, hey, look guys, got a pretty shit exam timetable, can you guys fix that up, because you really reckon my plans of getting HDs, you guys are really getting in the way of my success, you guys need to fix that. Not going to happen. The only option was to work harder, to deserve the marks that I need with the situation that I'm faced with. So like I say to you guys, doesn't matter what sort of circumstances come up, doesn't matter how things work, you've always got 2 choices. You can feel sorry for yourself and complain, or you can do whatever the extreme thing that is required to put yourself back on top, back on track. And it depends whether it's worth it for you or not. If you want to be awesome, if you want to be good, if you want to achieve what you want to achieve, if you want something badly enough, you'll choose the hard road. You'll choose the road that gets you to where you need to be. If you don't want it that badly, you won't choose it. It's pretty simple. But yeah, at the end of the day, no one's going to feel sorry for you. No one's going to fix it. The only way you can fix it is to work hard. And look, as I said before, when you want to be great, when you want to be at a place which is above average, which is in the top 1%, top 10%, the first, second and third step on the road to success is hard work. There's just no way around it. So stop complaining, don't feel sorry for yourself, because no one else will. And quite frankly, no one even cares. Like, if you got worse marks or you didn't achieve something just because the situation was hard, like your exams were all close together, or something similar, some sort of similar disadvantage, it doesn't say that on your transcript. It just says the mark you got. Or like in life, it's really the highlight reel that only ever gets dragged through. People don't really see the circumstances, and you can feel comfortable with it, and it might comfort you that it was hard and that's why you didn't succeed or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, it's like micro and macro. Like, it's ones and zeros. You either made it or you didn't make it. You either passed the bar or you didn't pass the bar. You were successful or unsuccessful. And life in the long run, and in terms of opportunities and actually getting to where you want to get, life just tends not to see the grey area. You either made it or you didn't. You either worked hard enough or you didn't. You either were good enough or you weren't. So look, put in the effort, make the extreme choice. It's definitely worth it. I'm tired as hell. I've been studying ridiculous amounts and not sleeping that much. Like, on Saturday, I think I got to the university library at 5:30 p.m, 6 p.m, and left at 4 a.m-ish. So I was there 10 hours in a row. I had a break for dinner and a couple of breaks in the middle to just chill out a little bit. But 10 hours at the library, that's ridiculous. But it's the only choice I have. I want to succeed. I want to do well. I want to make the best of the situation that I'm in. It's the only choice I have. So look, make the extreme choice. I'm sure you'll be happy with yourself. Pain ends. In a week, I'm going to have all the time in the world to watch TV and do absolutely nothing. And I guarantee you, if I hadn't made the hard choice, I'd be punishing myself and kicking myself when I have all that free time. So look, make the hard choice, work hard, and you'll do well. All right, so I'll wrap it up there. Thanks very much for watching, guys. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.